I'm Tenikka Hughes from Action News Jax, joined today by our honorary co-anchor and honorary chair of this year's DESC Defenders fundraiser, Hank Coxe. Thanks for joining me, Hank.
Thank you, Tenikka. It's a pleasure to be with you again. It's a wonderful event we were going to have, but for the weather. But it's once again proof that the human spirit can fight weather every time.
Absolutely. As you all know, Hurricane Helene made a close brush with Jacksonville, forcing DESC to cancel the fundraising event. We know that we made the right decision, and we know that some of our neighbors endured some real challenges because of the storm. Our hearts go out to all of those hit so hard. It's one more example of how life on the edge can teeter the wrong direction with another catastrophe.
And while we couldn't be in person, DESC jumped into action to ensure the food we ordered could be used to help those in need. So the catering chef assembled the appetizers, entrees, and desserts, and we delivered more than 250 hot meals to Sulzbacher to help our local unhoused neighbors. We're thankful to the event partners for executing another example of compassion.
And Hank, I see that your grandson pitched in, and that fits in with the Generations theme that we use for this event. But as bad as the situation was, it's not all bad news.
You're right, Tenikka. In fact, there's lots of good news. Mary and I are so grateful that our friends and family stepped up to support this wonderful organization. Our incredible host committee and the DESC Board of Directors raised a tremendous amount before the hurricane. In fact, you're seeing a listing of all of our sponsors, more than 100 in total. We had incredible support from our presenting sponsors all the way to our copper sponsors. We thank each and every one of you for being so generous and thoughtful. You all made a commitment to help families fight poverty and paved the way to success.
Wow, Hank, you and your volunteers did an amazing job assembling this list of caring donors, and with so much riding on their support, it's clear that they took the challenge to heart and turned that into contributions. And we know that there were lots of others who gave donations, they purchased tickets, or supported our team's fundraising efforts.
I also want to thank this wonderful group of friends who joined our host committee. Their personal commitments and their efforts to bring in more people to support the cause really made the difference. We literally could not have gotten this far without them.
And the fundraising isn't over quite yet. Thanks to the Hall Halliburton Foundation, we had a $25,000 challenge grant that we were going to use during the event. So that means for every dollar raised up to $25,000, they will match dollar for dollar to help with the DESC programs. And remember, you all are DESC Defenders with your support and caring all year long. You have been deputized, but we still need you. We're asking everyone to please pitch in so we can get across the finish line. Please make an additional gift today, or maybe your first gift. Every gift received will be a part of that match.
Yes, we're so grateful for this generous matching gift. If we can all give a little bit more, or perhaps even a lot more, then we can maximize the opportunity. These funds are specifically focused on the food pantry and emergency financial assistance. So please follow the link in your email or go to www.descdefenders.com and click Donate. All funds donated starting today will go towards the match.
That's right. Please go to DESCDefenders.com today to make that gift. Let's finish strong.
So allow me to thank everyone for working so hard for the event, for DESC, and for the best interests of this community. The Board of Directors, the event committees, the staff, sponsors, everyone participated. It was wonderful.
Yes, thank you everyone. Please keep watching because we're going to share the video we had for the opening reception to show you how generations impact DESC clients and DESC donors. And don't forget to click the link in the email to help secure your matching gift. Thank you again. Hello, and thank you for being here. I'm Tenikka Hughes from Action News Jax, and I'll be your guide on this brief journey. I want to talk about memories. We can all agree that memories can be a happy treasure. They connect us to our past and remind us of things we love, whether they're in a photo album, on a phone, or a computer. But what you may not realize is how much of a privilege keeping memories can be. DESC serves clients, many who struggle with generational poverty, and these families are especially vulnerable to many challenges, including the physical loss of these memories. So what is generational poverty? It's a cycle that's often inherited, preventing future generations from escaping poverty's tight grip. Generational poverty is a big challenge here in Northeast Florida. It's estimated that children who experience poverty as a child are 3 to 4 times more likely to remain in poverty as an adult. And today in Northeast Florida, 1 in 5 children are living in poverty. And these figures can be hard to comprehend. So what does generational poverty feel like? What does it look like? It starts at a young age where even the best of memories can be overshadowed by a sense of worry. worry when trying to cover a huge increase in rent. And that's something that Jacksonville has been wrestling with after 3 straight years of aggressive rental increases. Worry when the price of food keeps going up. And that's something we all understand because the cost of groceries in Jacksonville has increased by 33% since 2021. And if there wasn't enough money in 2021, the budget gap in 2024 is debilitating. Experiencing this kind of poverty means living with a constant state of dread and vulnerability. It means living in turmoil where things can change in the blink of an eye, or with one tragedy or another. You're trying to hold on to your housing, your possessions, even those treasured memories. And tragedies like eviction, losing a storage unit, or even a fire can trigger the loss of so much. Studies show that low-income families face a higher risk of residential fires due to factors like older buildings, limited resources, and crowded living conditions. And the tight grip of generational poverty can be suffocating. But there is a force at work that fights against generational poverty, and it is the generations of DESC supporters like you that make the mission possible. DESC seeks to proclaim the love of Jesus Christ by meeting the needs of people in emergency situations or those experiencing poverty. And I'm sure many of you came to DESC through family, friends, church, maybe a coworker, parents, grandparents, or school. And there's so many ways that people have come to DESC to serve those experiencing poverty. And this is important because the funds that DESC supporters like you help to raise makes a direct difference in the lives of our clients. It gives them resources to address their basic needs, and it gives them relief. But maybe most important, it gives them hope. You give them hope. So thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of this giving community. And thank you for bringing more people to support DESC's mission. And together, we will give more local families relief and hope.